Good morning, guys. So today, um, I just wanted to hop on here because I had the most beautiful morning today. I had an errand to run this morning, and I was kind of dreading it because it was pretty early, and I didn't want to get up early, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's on a Saturday. But I got up this morning, and I woke right up before my alarm. And so I was like, let me just get up, and get ready. And so I got ready or whatever, and I was driving, and I was like, something happened, and it instantly put me in this place of like being enraged. And if I'm being honest, I've been having like a trying week. I had a conversation with another woman of God, and the conversation, I felt like it put me in the mindset, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And so after I had the conversation, I felt like I was being attacked, and I was like, what do we do when we be attacked? Read the scripture. What does the scripture say about this thing, about this attack, about this thing? What, even though your mind is telling you all these things, your mind is telling you like, you're unworthy, but God said that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Like, it's telling you that you're not patient, you don't have the patience for this thing, but God gave you the patience, like all these things just instantly coming in my brain, and I'm like, where are they coming from? But we're supposed to take every thought captive. And when I tell you, like, that scripture is so real, y'all. Like, me actually taking the moment and not just running with it. Me taking a moment and saying, where did that thought come from? Because that's not who I am. Or where did that thought come from? Because that's not what God said about healing my child. Where did that thought come from? Because I no longer have anxiety anymore because it's already done. God said that if He heals us, then we shall be healed. And if He saves us, we shall be saved. And so now I'm constantly going back over my scriptures that I read, and I'm like ministering to myself. Ministering to myself. I'm worshiping. I'm worshiping. I'm worshiping. I'm giving Him praise. I'm giving Him thanks. And I'm being constantly reminded of every situation that He has pulled me out of. Every situation that the enemy has lied to me about, and I decided to believe it at that time. But now I am just seeing how grateful, like, I mean, really things that I overlooked before, and I'm really just grateful, and I'm thankful that He is who He says He is. That things may not make sense at the moment, decisions might not make sense at the moment, but my God, when it comes into view, it's like, my God, had I made any other decision, had I spoke anything else out of my mouth, what would have happened? So I'm just here to encourage y'all today. Speak life. Speak life. Speak joy. Speak peace. Even if you don't feel it, even if you can't see it, even if you don't see that the situation is what God said it is, continue to speak it until you see it. Continue to walk it out until you see it. Continue to do your part. You are going to be held accountable for what God told you to do. They have to be held accountable for what God called them to do. So do your part. Walk in what God told you to walk in. Speak what God told you to speak. Intercede where He told you to intercede. Lay on your face. Push away from the table, y'all. That's my problem. I am not having an issue with pushing away right now, but like the clarity, get up out that bed for real. Like the clarity that comes with really seeking God's face is amazing. But that's all I wanted to say this morning. I am grateful. I am thankful. I am praising God. I am like in awe of who He is for real. Y'all be blessed.